popliteal fossa. The popliteal fossa is homologous to cubital fossa of upper limb. Popliteal fossa is present in behind the knee joint. It is diamond shaped depression. So first discuss the boundaries of this popliteal fossa. Fossa is divided into four parts by horizontal line and vertical line. So it having four borders. First, superolateral border, superomedial border, inferomedial border and inferolateral border. First, superomedial border. Superomedial border is formed by semitendinosus and semimembranosus muscle. This is semimembranosus muscle, semimembranosus muscle, and this is semitendinosus muscle, which form superomedial border of popliteal fossa. Superolateral border is formed by the bicep femoris muscle. This is bicep femoris muscle, which is form superolateral border. Then inferolateral border. This inferolateral border is formed by the lateral head of gastrocnemius. Is formed by the lateral head of gastrocnemius and plantaris and this inferomedial border is formed by the medial head of gastrocnemius. Is formed by the medial head of gastrocnemius muscle. So these are the boundaries of popliteal fossa. Popliteal fossa is formed by skin, superficial fascia and deep fascia. Deep fascia is also known as the popliteal fascia. The superficial fascia is contain three superficial nerves, namely this is the posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. This is posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. This is sural communicating nerve. This is sural communicating nerve, and this is medial cutaneous nerve of thigh. These are the three cutaneous nerve, and one vein is there, and this vein is known as small saphenous vein. These are the roof of popliteal fossa. Popliteal fossa is formed by a lower end of femur. This is lower end of femur. This is lower end of femur or a popliteal part of the femur. Also formed by a capsule of knee joint. Capsule of knee joint. Then this is a small muscle, is known as the popliteus muscle, and is covered by a fascia. Also formed by upper end of tibia. Upper end of tibia and a part of fat which are present into the popliteal fossa. This form the floor of veins of popliteal fossa are contain a artery. This is the popliteal artery and its branches. Popliteal artery. Then vein. This is the popliteal vein. This is popliteal vein. A nerve. This is tibial nerve. This is tibial nerve. Again one more nerve is common peroneal nerve. Common peroneal nerve. Also contain fats. Also contain genicular branches. Posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh also, which are contents of popliteal fossa. Now this arrangement of this artery, vein and nerve into the popliteal fossa, the relations are upper part. First, artery, then vein, and then nerve. First, in upper part, artery, vein, and nerve. Into the middle part, nerve, then vein and artery. Into the middle part, and into the lower part, again same, nerve, vein, and artery. These are the relations of nerve, vein, and artery into the popliteal fossa. Applied anatomy or clinical anatomy of popliteal fossa. Blood pressure in the lower limb is recorded from the popliteal artery. This popliteal artery is important in the case of blood pressure recording. Then popliteal artery is fixed to the capsule of knee joint by a fibrous band, so that causing primary thrombosis of artery in young subject is more common. Okay. Then when popliteal artery is affected by atherosclerosis, the lower part of the artery usually retain pattern where gap can be tried. Okay. The popliteal artery is more prone to the aneurysm than other arteries in the body. These are the applied anatomy of popliteal fossa. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this video.